Thank you.
Governor, your theme music was way better than ours. I don't know who was responsible for that.
So as many of you know, Tammy Carnrike is starting a new chapter in her life, and we've brought some of her dear friends here to honor her for that. And what we know about Tammy is that Tammy shows up. We've heard the governor say show up. I use the theme, the world is run by those who show up. And Tammy has shown up in so many ways over her career, intellectually, physically, emotionally, in creating the brand and in building a really strong chamber. And for that, we want to honor her. And I will turn this over to you, Governor.
All right. Well, I'm not going to hand this to you. It's always awkward to hold on to a tribute, but just wanted to say thank you for your leadership. It's been a joy working with you. My whole team feels that way, and we wanted to acknowledge everything that you've done to make this such a successful conference.
Well,
Thanks, Tammy.
thank you, Governor. And I was backstage talking to your staff saying, I'm here for you.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Governor.
Thank you.
So, T,
Yes.
first of all, has Gregory really come here 50 years?
50 years, right, Uncle Gregory?
Wow, Godfather, thank you. I have not been coming here for 50, but I probably have been coming here for all of your 20. And what you've done for the chamber has been incredible. You mentioned leading by example. I want to read a quote, and then I'm going to I have some surprise people virtually joining us on stage. But I want to read a quote that leading from the front means demonstrating what's expected, modeling behavior, going first, and guiding others by example. And that is how you have led, Tammy. Thank you. And because some of our friends couldn't be here, we've got a brief video that we're going to run now. Don't worry about it. It's not going to embarrass you.
Okay. This is it right here?
No.
Nope.
Is the Dennis Archer slideshow?
No, it's coming. It's coming.
Congratulations, Tammy, on your retirement from the Detroit Regional Chamber of Commerce and on your new venture. I've known you for over 20 years and know you to be the most professional, diligent, and capable individual, and I think that you're going to do just fantastic in your new venture. Once again, enjoy your new time, and I wish you the best of luck.
Tammy, I love you so much. Congratulations on an incredible run at Mackinac, the Detroit Chamber. I remember my first time there and how great it was, how wonderful you made it for me, how wonderful you make it for all of us. The conference won't be quite the same without you. It'll find a way to reinvent itself, but you are incredibly special. We wish you nothing but the very best in all of your pursuits going forward, and we expect nothing but the same success that you've generated for all of us here. God bless you. My only regret is that I'm not there. D. Archie, I love you. Boys, I love you. But Tammy, you made it the most special. God bless.
Awesome.
That was nice.
Good boy. Oh, you and Dan Campbell.
So, on behalf of the current and past Board of Directors of the Chamber and all of the Mackinac Policy Conference chairs, we know that Tammy is our go-to, our right arm with sage advice. I would text or call Tammy at any hour with a problem as they arose, and she said, I got you. And she did. Somehow she found a solution. But let me tell you who Tammy is at the core. We've talked a lot about the progress of the city of Detroit. But do you guys remember a Time magazine article in 2009 that was entitled The Remains of Detroit? Well, Tammy wrote an op-ed that challenged us, and she said, we cannot change the conversation around the world about Detroit until we change the conversation amongst ourselves. And boy, was she right.
Forgot about that.
Well, Tammy, I didn't forget. Here we are in the midst of a transformational revitalization, and you were a key part of that.
Thank you, Suzanne.
So thank you so much, and we can't wait for your next chapter.
Stay tuned.
Okay.
So I will obviously have the opportunity, along with the rest of the Detroit Regional Chamber team, to say how much we love Tammy and kind of send her off in style over the next several months. So I'm going to save my big comments for those later events. I'm going to
You just don't want to cry, Sandy.
Except for one thing. You all see Tammy in this very, very public role. What you don't see is how Tammy, for 20 years, has been an incredible mentor to the younger staff at the Chamber. And so many of those younger staff 20 years ago are now today's executive leaders, not just in our organization, but around the state and, frankly, around the country. So, Tammy, on behalf of all of us here, everyone raise your glasses. A toast.
Oh my God.
To our friend, to our leader, Tammy Carnrike. We love you.
Love you.
Cheers. Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers. G. All right. Now, Tammy, now that we've got you a little drunk, time for you to take the stage.
It takes more than a sip of champagne.
Dennis has something in the back for you.
Well, first of all, some of the most special people around me. When I came here 20 years ago, it was 1 year later, Trisha arrived on the scene. And we were introduced right away. She was coming in from Lansing, and we've been great friends since then. So I love you. The governor, working with you and your team for the last several years has been just tremendous for me. Your team is very vibrant, very committed, very dedicated, but loves working as a team with us. And I'll miss them. I will miss them.
We'll still be here, and you're welcome anytime.
Thank you. Thank you. Not yet. Suzanne. Because I don't want to get emotional. Suzanne, you know, you're right. I always did try to take care of, you know, board chairs, conference chairs. I always said the conference was the orientation for the board chair, right, Sandy? We always say, because they do more work.
We start them out at the hard job.
Yeah, that's right. But working with Suzanne was such a pleasure because this woman's so intelligent. You don't understand the national exposure of this woman and what she's accomplished in a man's world. So much that when I had the opportunity to work for her, she didn't realize she was mentoring me too. So I love her. Dee, what can I say? So this has been probably one of my best friends now for 19 years. I think it was 1 year after I think I came. And just been through so much. You know, you saw the crew up there on the video. I miss those guys. I haven't seen them in a while. Been through ups and downs, and he knows them all. And, you know, celebrating his family. I love his family. You know, Trudy, Dennis, the boys. You know, this is a fabulous family for Detroit. The Archer family is amazing. And we're very, very lucky to have them. But I've always been lucky to have Dennis, D, I only call him D. It's my friend, my really good friend. He's been there through a lot, and he's always there to guide me. And he's already said, I'm on board for T 2.0. So I guess, thank you, buddy. Sandy. Sandy gets a lot of accolades for being the CEO of the Chamber. But Sandy's much more than that. He really is. He's a person that cares so much about our city, our state, our region, our team, our staff. I mean, Sandy will do things like most employers probably wouldn't do just because he believes it's the right thing to do for employees. And as I mentioned, I think it was yesterday or the day before, you know, I got some praise for this conference. Well, first of all, it's a huge team. Let me tell you, we've got 50-some staff here, I think, right?
Yep.
At least. Production crews we've worked with forever, everybody, but I had to, you know, also recognize Sandy because he's let us take so many bold steps forward with this conference. let us spend some more money on speakers. But in return, we made him money too, I will say. But Sandy's been just so special for me. He's my partner, my working partner. He calls me his work wife because I can't divorce him, as he says. But I mean, truly, working with Sandy has been such an honor, and I've learned so much from him coming in from DC, especially, and where his strengths are and where he shines. And he really has stepped up our organization in that way. He calls people to come in for, to do things that he knows from his DC days, but he really has taken good care of me.
Easy to do.
Thank you, sir.
Tammy, cheers.
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 Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers.
Governor, again, thank you so much. Amazing, as always, tour de force speech. Tricia, amazing job, and
That was
even
great.
better
I love
suit.
it.
I love that. Everyone, we have lots, this
Anything
concludes
more
our
from me?
programming in this theater, but we have a mayoral debate. We've got a PAC event with our quadrant leaders. We've got receptions around. So enjoy the evening, and thank you. Oh, group photo.
All right.